Hello, everyone. This is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well. We're back with some 2nd and 10 football. Excellent PC football game. Highly recommend it. 1966 Cotton Bowl, our version. Arkansas, number 6 in the nation, 9-1, taking on the Ole Miss Rebels, 9-2, ranked number 4 in the nation. I simulated the 1966 college football season, taking the top 18 teams and playing them in the 9 bowl games for that season. This is the Cotton Bowl. Kickoff is next. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and Happy New Year. All right, so our first bowl game was the Tangerine Bowl. USC highly favored over Catholic College Holy Cross out of Worcester, Massachusetts. Well, guess what happened? As we say, a funny thing happened on the way to the Forum. Holy Cross defeated the USC Trojans. The Crusaders crushed the Trojans 34-14. Quarterback Jack Lentz was the MVP of the Citrus Bowl, passing for 133 yards, 2 touchdowns. His quarterback rating 149. He also rushed for another 85 yards and a score. I did coach Holy Cross, and it was a fun victory. Now we move on to the other bowl games played offline. We almost had a second upset as Purdue narrowly defeats Harvard 21-20. 99% chance of the extra point. Actually, was it 100%? 100% chance of the extra point, unless it gets blocked. And guess what happened to Al Red Sox Fan? The extra point got blocked. So we lost 21-20. That was the Liberty Bowl. Another fun game. So we're 1-1 at that point. Then Bowling Green, well, we just couldn't figure out how to run their offense. And Oklahoma crushed us 38-7. Glad we didn't stream that one. So we're 1-2 in bowl games. And then that was in the Blue Bonnet Bowl that Oklahoma won. Then the 1966 Sun Bowl, Brigham Young, 8-2-1, took on Wyoming. Actually, I think that's afterwards. So they were 8-1-1. Wyoming was 10-1. Game was closer than the score indicated, but Wyoming defeated us 26-10. So I'm 1-3. Then Florida, we finished this game up today. The 1966 Gator Bowl, Florida defeated Michigan 14-7. We had a shot at winning that game. We didn't. All right, so now we move on to the Cotton Bowl. I play as the team that is the point spread underdog. So I will be playing as Ole Miss. Let's click on preview. Arkansas is favored by 2 points. Both of these teams are grinded out teams. They throw sparingly and not well. Let's close that out. Let's click play. Welcome to the Cotton Bowl. 55 degrees, cloudy, winds 10 miles per hour. The AI will control Arkansas. Okay, that's real. Let's see what the replay was. Pretty similar. You can see Ole Miss didn't even pass for 100 yards when everything's averaged out. So here's the coin toss. Ole Miss wins the toss. We will receive. So Ole Miss to receive. The Cotton Bowl. The Rebels 9-2. The Razorbacks 9-1. Bob White to kick off for the Razorbacks. Back for the Rebels, Doug Cunningham, and Bill Matthews. Philip Reynolds, how you doing, my friend? Merry Christmas. Here's the kickoff by the Razorbacks. Cunningham on the 2. They'll pick up 17 yards on the 2. 1st and 10 for the Ole Miss Rebels on their 19. At quarterback, Bruce Newell. The running backs, Cunningham and Wade. The wide receivers, Fleming and Matthews. Let's just take a look at the offensive line. Bush, McGee, Hinton, Webb, Hendricks up front. They're the down 5 on the offense. Defensively, well, for Ole Miss, they're down 4. Richardson, Urbanik, Sarton, McQueen. Linebackers, Keys, Gardner, McClure. Defensive backfield for the Rebels, James, Warfield, Caston, Dillingham. For Arkansas, let's just give you their defense for the moment. Their down linemen, Maroney, Phillips, that is Terry Don Phillips. Next to Terry Don is Lloyd Phillips. And on the outside, Hartford Hamilton. Linebackers for the Arkansas Razorbacks here at the Cotton Bowl, Joe Black, Lee Johnson, and some other person who is not to be named. That's pretty funny. The defensive backfield for the Razorbacks, Adams, Bircher, Jordan, Trantham. And we might as well give you the offensive line for Arkansas. Rupel, Barnes, Gibbs the center, Maudlin, Cunningham. Back to the play calling. 1st and 10 from the 19. You can see we have 2 quarterbacks, and they don't throw a lot. The Rebels attempt about 11 passes per game. So 1st and 10, and my God, it's not. You know what? Let's try to fool them a bit here on 1st and 10. Let's go play action, fake, medium, short to Bill Matthews. 1st and 10, trying to mix up this Arkansas defense. Arkansas sending Lee Johnson on a blitz. Here's the play fake. Pressure on Newell. Newell moving around. He gets around the edge. He scrambles for 4 yards. A very mobile quarterback is Bruce Newell. That will bring up 2nd and 6. So on 2nd and 6, they're going to give the ball on the ground to Bobby Wade. Ball at the Ole Miss.
Timeout offense.
And before they do that, Ole Miss has some confusion. The Rebels burn a timeout. 2nd and 6 from the Rebel 23. 2nd and 6. Let's give it to Bobby Wade on 2nd and 6. Stick with the same play call. Tight coverage for Arkansas. Expecting Wade to carry. Wade gets the carry. And he is shut down. It is a loss of 3. Good job by the Arkansas defense. That brings up a 3rd and 9. The Rebels do not want to be in this position. 3rd and 9 for the Ole Miss Rebels. So on 3rd and 9, we're going to screen to Doug Cunningham. Hope we catch him in a blitz. Arkansas playing the pass, doubling Fleming. Here's the screen to Doug Cunningham. Cunningham has it at the 17. Cunningham makes the beat. Cunningham lowers his shoulder. It can only pick up 5. Arkansas will force the punt on 4th and 4. Chuck Norman to punt for the Rebels. Back deep for Arkansas, Bircher. Here's the punt by Chuck Norman. Razorbacks looking for the return. It's a good punt by Norman. Bircher calls for the fair catch at the Arkansas 35. That was a 40-yard punt for the Rebels. Arkansas 1st and 10 at their 35. First possession for them here at the Cotton Bowl. You can see Arkansas throws it about 14, or they attempt to throw it 14 times. 1st and 10, where we're going to play the run. And we're not going to key anyone on 1st and 10. Arkansas, three-headed monster in the backfield. Maxwell on the run. Brought down in the backfield by Dan Sarton. That is a loss of 1. The Rebels return the favor, stopping the Arkansas back in the backfield. 2nd and 11 for the Razorbacks at their 34. The quarterback is Joel Bretnam. Your three-headed monster in the backfield for the Razorbacks, Maxwell Jones Woodley. The ends are Richard Trail and Tom Dixon. So 2nd and 11 for the Razorbacks. 2nd and 11. We're going to play bump and run coverage, shadow the quarterback. Ole Miss expecting the pass. It's a medium pass to Harry Jones. Sammy Graves breaks up the pass intended for Jones. Good job by the Rebels defense. 3rd and 11. 3rd and 11 for the Razorbacks at their 34. Dickey, Maxwell, Woodley are the backs. Brunette and Trail, the tight ends. 3rd and 11. We're going to go standard pass, shadow the quarterback. Both teams have mobile quarterbacks. So 3rd and 11. Brittenham back to pass. It's a draw to Maxwell. Maxwell gets away from the first defender. Then he's surrounded. Game tackle. No gain. Rebels defense holds the Razorbacks to punt. This should give Ole Miss pretty good field position. Broyles calls for Connor to punt. Cunningham back. It's a short punt. The Rebels let it roll. It's down by the Arkansas Razorbacks at the Ole Miss 33. 2nd possession in the 1st quarter for the Rebels. Ball at their 33. Newell, the quarterback, Wade and Cunningham, the running backs. The wideouts, Fleming, Matthews, the tight end, shows. 1st and 10. Let's go play action pass, try to hit the tight end. Shows on a medium short. Arkansas looking for the run. It's a play fake to Cunningham. Pocket collapses on Newell. Newell moving around. Newell behind the right guard. Pass for 8 yards. Newell took down that ball. A great block by the right guard. 8 yards. Beautiful block by Reed Webb. That brings up 2nd and 2 for the Rebels at their 41. 2nd and 2. Let's give it to Doug Cunningham on 2nd and 2. Rebels need a push from the O-line. Razorbacks playing pass. Here's the handoff to Cunningham. He'll
1st down.
6 yards. 1st down for the Rebels of Ole Miss. Ball at the Ole Miss 47. 1st and 10. Let's go play action pass. Let's try to hit Shows again, the tight end. Arkansas up on the line of scrimmage. You're doubling the tight end. Here's a play fake to Cunningham. Newell under pressure. Newell, can he get away? No! Scrambling for his life. Brought down by Hartford Hamilton. Loss of 1. Hamilton gets a sack. Good defense there by the Razorbacks. 2nd and 11. Again, Ole Miss wants to stay out of these situations. 2nd and 11. It's going to be a draw to Bobby Wade. Arkansas looking to blitz. Now they jump back. They're keying Wade for the pass. It's a draw to Bobby Wade. Bobby Wade's hit. The ball pops loose. It's a pig pile. And Arkansas comes away with it. Wade never secured the ball. The Razorbacks take over 1st and 10 after the Rebel turnover at the Ole Miss 43. This is a huge break. A very short field here for the Razorbacks. 9:12 to play in the first quarter here at the Cotton Bowl. It's scoreless. Dickey, Jones, Woodley are the running backs for Arkansas. Brittenham, the quarterback. Brunette, Dixon, the ends. 1st and 10. We're going to play the run on 1st and 10. What will Arkansas do here? Rebels looking for the run. Dickey has the handoff. Struggles for 3 to the outside. That brings up 2nd and 7 for Arkansas at the Mississippi 40. Brittenham brings them to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 7. We're going to go run defense again on 2nd and 7. Rebels looking for the run. Maxwell on the run. Stopped on the line of scrimmage. Good second effort by Maxwell. That will bring up 3rd and 5 for the Razorbacks at the Ole Miss 38. And they're going to come out with a flanker now. Harry Jones. So they take a running back off the field. The 2 backs now for the Razorbacks, Dickey and Woodley. Jones the flanker. The 2 ends, Burnett and Trail. So 3rd and 5. This is quite interesting. We're going to go bump and run coverage, shadow the quarterback on 3rd and 5. Ole Miss looking for the pass. They're setting the throw, Arkansas. It's to Harry Jones. Tipped away by Bruce Dillingham and a flag.
Roughing the passer.
Oh, come on.
Defense.
Roughing the passer. That is a BS Arkansas if I've ever seen. So
first down.
Of 4th and 5, it is a first down due to the roughing of the passer, John Brittenham. Arkansas gets a reprieve by the yellow hanky governor. Ball at the Ole Miss 23 now. They go back to the 3-headed monster in the backfield of Maxwell, Jones, and Woodley. 1st and 10. We're going to play the run on 1st and 10. Rebels up in the box. Looking for the run. It's a play fake. Brittenham's going to run. Britton trying to turn the corner. He's stopped. No gain. They strung him out and brought him down. Rebels. Jolly to the spot. 2nd and 10 for the Razorbacks. Brittenham brings the offense to the line of scrimmage. No score here at the Cotton Bowl. 7:11 to play in the first quarter. 2nd possession for Arkansas. So 2nd and 10. We're going to play the run again. 2nd and 10. Looking for the run. And back the pass. Looking for Burnett on the post pattern. He catches it at the 5. Touchdown. The score. 23 yards and paper for the Arkansas Razorbacks. They take a 6-0 lead. Bobby White for the extra point. Straight ahead kicker. It is
the extra point is good.
Arkansas. Here at the Cotton Bowl. How will the Rebels answer? 7:03 to play in the first quarter. Bobby White to kickoff. Doug Cunningham and Bill Matthews back. Rebels looking for a big return. Here's the kickoff by White. Fielded by Cunningham at the 3. He goes for 28 yards before he's brought down. The Rebels will start 1st and 10 from their 31. Newell under center. Wade and Cunningham, the split backs. Wide receivers, Fleming, Matthews. Tight end, Hank Shows. Play action pass. We're going to go medium long to Bill Matthews. Can we cross him up here? Arkansas looking for the Oh, a horrible pass. Tipped away. Was not a good pass to begin with. Matthews had a step on the defense. Instead, it's tipped away, incomplete, 2nd and 10. Doug Cunningham on the run now on 2nd and 10. Arkansas playing the short pass, doubling shows. Cunningham goes off tackle, picks up only 3. 3rd and 7. Rebels do not do well in this situation. 3rd and 7. Let's go screen to Cunningham. Maybe we catch him in a blitz. Standard set. Razorbacks doubling Fleming. Newell in the pocket. Screen to Doug Cunningham. Cunningham has it at the 30. Needs to pick up a block, and he is shredded! Holy cow! What a play by the Arkansas defense, blowing up that screen and quickly bringing down Doug Cunningham. No gain. 4th and 7. The Rebels will punt with Chuck Norman. Back deep to receive for Arkansas, Martine Bircher. Here's the punt by Chuck Norman. Razorbacks looking for a nice return. Norman kicks it away. It's a short punt. Disappointing. Bircher gets it. 6 picks up a block, finds an opening over the 40, crosses midfield, past the 40, 30. He could go all the way. 20. Does he go? Coast to coast. Touchdown.
Clipping. Receiving team.
Touchdown. Stand clipping on the Razorbacks, nullifying a 64-yard punt return for a touchdown. Arkansas fans disappointed. Rebel fans breathe a sigh of relief. 5 minutes left in the first quarter, 7-0 Arkansas. 1st and 10 for the Razorbacks at the Mississippi 47. Harry Jones back out at flanker, leaving only 2 running backs for Arkansas, Dickey along with Ed Woodley. The ends are Dixon and Sigmund. So 1st and 10, we're going to play run defense on 1st and 10. Brennan will take the snap, hands it to David Dickey. No, it's a play fake! Oh, they got Jones on the crossing pattern. Jones pulls it down to the 50. And the catch doesn't go down. Gets to the 20.
First down.
27 yards on the play. The Rebels tried to dislodge the ball from Jones after he caught it. It was a big hit. Somehow he kept possession and his feet before he's brought down at the Mississippi 20. I am correct. 1st and 10. Arkansas looking to strike again. We're going to play the run. 3-headed monster in the backfield for the Razorbacks. Old Miss looking for the run. Brittingham rolls to his left. Nothing. Brought down. 2nd and 10. Excellent defense by the Rebels. Under 4 minutes of play in the first quarter here at the Cotton Bowl. 2nd and 10 for the Razorbacks at the Rebel 20. We're going to play bump and run coverage, shadow the quarterback on 2nd and 10. Eddie Woodley to get the carry. It's a log jam. Pops to the outside, picks up 6. That brings up a much more manageable 3rd and 4 for the Arkansas Razorbacks. This is probably 2-down territory for the Razorbacks. Neither team has a tremendous kicking game when it comes to field goals. 3rd and 4. We're going to play run defense on 3rd and 4. Old Miss looking for the run. Play fake to Woodley. Brenham keeps it on the draw. And he is stirred. Oh, he struggles for 3. Broke a tackle. 4th and 1. Holy cow, we should have had him at the line of scrimmage. What an effort by Joe Bretnam. So 4th and 1, 2:28 left in the first quarter. Arkansas keeps the offense on the field. Huge play here for both teams. 4th and 1. We're playing short yardage. And we're going to key Woodley, the fullback. Big play here. Gets the push. It's a quarterback sneak. He goes to the yard. The Rebels hold. That's Las Vegas. The Rebels hold. The Ole Miss Rebels stop Arkansas on 4th and less than a yard. They went with the quarterback sneak, but the Rebels penetrated, knocking back Brittenham, who loses a yard. Turnover on downs. Rebels 1st and 10 at their 12. 7-0 Arkansas. What a play by the Ole Miss defense. Let's see if the offense can do something here. Bobby Wade on the ground. Razorbacks all-purpose doubling Matthews. Wade is going to get a good run here. He cuts to his right, lowers his shoulder, picks up 5. 7 enough times they're thinking about the pass. 2nd and 5 here. Quarterback will keep on the run. He'll fake the pitch. Arkansas man-to-man coverage, watching Wade for the run. Newell fakes the pitch. He'll hold on to the ball. No gain! No gain! Pop there. That brings up 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5. Bobby Wade on the carry, 3rd and 5. Tight coverage by the Razorbacks. Watching for Wade. Wade gets the handoff. Wade brought down for a yard lost by Jack Moran and several other Razorbacks. The Razorbacks defense answers the call. Arkansas's offense should have good field position. Ole Miss to punt from deep in their territory. Chuck Norman to punt. Martine Bircher back for the Razorbacks. 13 seconds left in the first quarter. It's a poor punt. Bircher calls for the fair catch at the Ole Miss 45. A horrible punt of only 29 yards. 4 seconds remain in this first quarter. Arkansas leads the Cotton Bowl 7-0. Razorbacks 1st and 10. Harry Jones back out at flanker. Dickey, along with Ed Woodley, the running backs. John Britton, the quarterback. The ends are Burnett and Tom Dixon. 1st and 10. We're going to play the run on 1st and 10. Ole Miss looking for the run. David Dickey has the ball. No, it's a play fake. Britton's going to throw. Guns it downfield. Burnett at the 26. He breaks loose.
First down.
He's hauled down at the 17, and that ends the first quarter. So Arkansas is throwing that pigskin around quite effectively. We start the second quarter with the Razorbacks 1st and 10 on the Ole Miss 17. Rebels defense needs to come up big once again. Jones moves to the backfield now, along with Eddie Woodley and Jim Weschenhunt. 1st and 10. Razorbacks trying to expand on that 7-0 lead. We're going to play the run. In fact, we're going to go run blitz here. We need a big pop and a turnover. Rebels send in the run blitz. Eddie Woodley gets the call. 1 yard. He runs into the blitzing linebackers. Holds on to the ball, though. 2nd and 9 for the Razorbacks at the Rebels 16. 2nd and 9. Bump and run coverage. Shadow the quarterback. 2nd and 9. You're up on the pass receivers. It's a handoff to Dickey. Changes directions. Goes to the outside. Picks up 7. They mark the ball. It looks like it's going to be 3rd and 2. What a quick change of directions by David Dickey to pick up 7 yards. The Rebel defense needs another stand here. Ball at the Ole Miss 9. 3rd and 2. We're going to go run defense. Ole Miss up in the box. Dickey gets the carry, tries to bounce to the outside, not much there. He struggles for 2. They're going to measure. Good effort by David Dickey. Was it enough? He didn't make it. 4th and inches. 4th and inches. Are they going to go for it? Let's find out. They are. 4th and inches. Can the Rebel defense hold once again? Short yardage. I'm sensing they're play faking here, but we're going to play short yardage. Here we go, short yardage defense. Britton sneaks. He's hammered at the line of scrimmage. Ball flies in the air. Whistle blows and the referee's trying to sort it out. Who has the ball? Ole Miss has it. Ole Miss has it. They have the Razorbacks once again on 4th and short. In the red zone. Holy cow. The Ole Miss Rebels defense is keeping them in this football game. 1st and 10 for the Rebel offense at their 10. Cunningham and Wade are your backs. Bruce Newell, the quarterback. Fleming, Matthews, the wideouts. Hank Shaw's the tight end. Let's go play action pass. Medium short to Shaw's. Arkansas playing the run. Play fake. Oh, a crap pass on the... That's going to be picked. It's intercepted by Gary Adams, who could the touchdown. You can see the 92 up here. You see a 94, most likely that's a pick, and it was. So Arkansas gets on the board now with their defense. Adams, a 16-yard interception return for the score. White for the extra point to try to put the Razorbacks up.
No good.
Oh, he misses! Team White news for the Rebels. Instead of 14-0, it is 13-0. Again, both teams have horrendous kicking. The kickoff by White, Wade and Matthews back. 13 minutes left in the first half. Stays on his feet, but only struggles for 10 yards. Again, Ole Miss with horrible field position. It's been a horrible offensive first half for the Rebels. As we take a moment for me to sip some Gatorade. First and 10. Let's go a run with Doug Cunningham. Arkansas playing the run. Keeing Wade. Here's the counter to Doug Cunningham. Cunningham. Nothing doing. Hartford Hamilton comes blowing through to bring down Cunningham. That's a 2-yard loss. 2nd and 12. Bobby Wade to get the carry. 13-0 Razorbacks. Tight coverage. Keeing Cunningham. It's a counter to Wade. Wade looking for some room. Wade struggles for 3. That brings up a 3rd and 9. The Rebels do not excel in this situation. 3rd and 9. Let's go. Screen to Doug Cunningham. We need this to pop. Arkansas looking for the short pass, doubling Matthews. Here's the screen to Cunningham. Has it at the 11. But he's brought down quickly and a 3-yard gain. Nothing doing for this Ole Miss offense except punting on 4th down. Here's a familiar face and name that the Rebels don't like to constantly hear. The punter, Chuck Norman. Norman to punt to Martine Bircher. Here's the punt. 13-0 Arkansas. Norman, plenty of time. Solid punt. Bircher signals for the fair catch at the Arkansas 38. That was a 46-yard punt for the Rebels. 1st and 10 for the Razorbacks at their 38. 3-headed monster in the backfield. Dickie Jones, Hockersmith. The ends are Burnett and Sigmund. Brittenham under center. We're going to play the run on 1st and 10. Ole Miss looking for the run. Hockersmith has the ball. No, play fake. This time it's going to be Burton under pressure. He's forced to go to a new receiver. Not in time. Crushed by Joe Ross. Fumble. Come on. Recovered by Ole Miss. Picking up the run. This but the fumble recovered by Mac McClure of the Rebels. This is the break they needed. This is the break they needed as Brock Riblet has joined us. Hope all is well, Brock. Oh, the Rebels needed that break. Ole Miss 1st and 10 at the Arkansas 28. We have not been able to pass the ball. We have not been able to run the ball. Defense has kept us in the game. We've only given up 1 touchdown offensively. The other one was a pick 6. Do I dare try to throw the ball? Yes, I dare. Play action fake. We're going to go medium pass to Bill Matthews. Arkansas expecting the pass, playing bump and rudge. They're doubling Fleming. Oh, God damn it, it's another pick. 96. Poor pass, picked out by Stu Berrio. There's not much room. He tries to break free. Cuts back to the inside. 20, 30, 40. He's got some running room. Crosses midfield. He's cut from behind at the 39. Oh, my God, we've had horrific rolls and passes. So from one turnover to the other, Arkansas now has it after another interception from the arm of the Ole Miss quarterback. 1st and 10 for the Razorbacks at the Rebel 39. 13-0 Arkansas, 10-18 to play in the first half here at the Cotton Bowl. We will play the run on 1st and 10. We need another big play here. Hand off to Bruce Maxwell. No, God damn it. Another play fake. Harry Jones running medium long cross. Just out of his reach. I tell you, the Razorbacks were really hawking that pigskin around. 2nd and 10. Jones had a step on the defender. So 2nd and 10. We're going to play bump and run. Shadow the quarterback. Hand off to David Dickey for the Razorbacks. Struggles for 2. 3rd and 8. 9:37 left in this first half. 3rd and 8. I formation now. Jones goes out to flanker. It's an I formation. Dickey the up back. Woodley behind him. Actually, Woodley the up back. Dickey behind. The 2 tight ends are the ends. Richard Trail, Mike Sigmund. So 3rd and 8. Standard, shadow the quarterback. We're playing the pass, man-to-man coverage. It's a give to David Dickey. No play fake, 61. Richard Trail. Trail nailed after the catch, and he can't hold on. He was dislodged from the football and his senses. He gets up groggy. The Ole Miss defense holds 4th and 8. Forcing Arkansas to punt. Paul Connor to do the honors. Doug Cunningham back. Here's the punt from the Razorbacks. Goes into the end zone for a touchback. 9:21 to play in the first half here at the Cotton Bowl. 13-0 Arkansas. Rebels have it 1st and 10 at their 20. Rebels have been horrible on offense. Newell 3 for 6, 8 yards and 2 picks. He's completed 5 passes, but unfortunately 2 of them to the Arkansas Razorbacks. None of our running backs have more than 10 yards. It has been a defensive slobber knock. Arkansas scored on a 23-yard pass to Burnett from Britnum. Kick was good, and then they had the pick 6 by Adams, but the extra point failed. Thus, we stand at 13-0. 1st and 10. Let's go end around with Rocky Fleming. Arkansas looking for the short pass, but now they're Keene Cunningham on the run. Play fake. Fleming on the end around, developing too slowly. Oh, that's not good. It's only 3 yards. Lee Johnson on the tackle. That's going to make it 2nd and 7. Cunningham on the carry on 2nd and 7. All-purpose defense for Arkansas, Keene Cunningham. Here's the carry by Cunningham. Tripped up at the 30. What a run by Cunningham! Tremendous effort by Doug Cunningham. I believe that's only our 2nd first down of the game. 7:56 left in the first half. The Rebels trail the Arkansas Razorbacks here at the Cotton Bowl 13-0. 1st and 10 for Ole Miss at the 30. Cunningham to get the carry again on 1st and 10. Arkansas showing blitz. Now they drop out of it, doubling shows for the pass. It's going to be a good run by Cunningham. 6 yards, followed the block of Bobby Hendricks. 2nd and 4. Rebels have something going here. Rebels have something going. Bobby Wade to get the carry now. On 2nd and 4. All-purpose defense for Arkansas. Doubling Fleming. They're looking for the pass. Bobby Wade. Bobby Wade. Bobby Wade is hit. Keeps churning. 2 yards. 3rd and 2. This is a huge 3rd and 2 for the Rebels. Under 7 to play in the first half here at the Cotton Bowl. 3rd and 2. Third and 2. Mac Hyatt is the lone wideout. We're going to go 2 tight ends, Shows and Terracin. Play action fake, medium short to Mac Hyatt. 3rd and 2. Arkansas 8 men on the box, keying the run, keying Cunningham. Here's the play fake, and God damn it, another horrific roll. Ball batted down at the line of scrimmage. 87. We've had all high rolls for passes. We had the right play call, but man, when you don't get the rolls, it's just not going the Rebels' way here in the first half at the Cotton Bowl. 4th and 2. Tempted to go for it, but I'm not going to because our offense stinks at this moment in time. Hopefully the tide changes in the second half. Chuck Norman to punt. Bircher back to receive for Arkansas. A lot of punts for Ole Miss. Norman lots of time. It's a wonderful punt. Norman bears it deep. Bircher catches the ball at the 10. Bircher heads upfield. Tackle near the sidelines, picks up 12. 2-yard punt. Arkansas 1st and 10 at their 22. And the Ole Miss defense hold once again. 1st and 10. We're going to play the run on 1st and 10. Brittenham. Hands off to Eddie Woodley. No, play fake. God damn it, they burnt us again. Hitting Harry Jones. Jones pulls it down at the 37. Gain of 19 before he's forced out of bounds by Bruce Dillingham.
Personal foul.
Offense.
Defense.
Oh, late hit. Bruce Dillingham with a late hit. Tack on 15. As they called it back in the day on Sportsman Academy.
1st down.
Can things go worst in the second half? We shall see. 5:49 left in the first half. Arkansas trying to expand their 13-0 lead. Will play the run. The backfield for the Razorbacks, Maxwell, Jones, Hockersmith. The ends are Burnett and Sigmund. Rebels playing the run. Burnham gets the snap. Fakes the handoff. Medium long. Burnett makes the grab at the 31. He can go all the way past the 20. Pushed out of bounds by Bob.
1st down.
Garrigus at the 14. It's a pickup of 30. Arkansas, when they throw the ball, they're chucking that pigskin downfield. 1st and 10 for the Razorbacks at the Ole Miss 14. Playing the run defense, we're going to key Bruce Maxwell. We need a pop in it. Ole Miss playing the run, keying Maxwell, play action fake. Burnett to Harry Jones, still looking under pressure. Riley chucks it to Jones downfield. What a great throw! Touchdown! Jones battles the defender for the ball, comes down in the end zone. John Brittenham, 6 of 9, 141 and 2 touchdowns. It is 19-0. Arkansas, it is a dominating first half. Bob White, 1 for 2 for extra points. Will attempt a straight ahead kick.
That was good.
That was good. 20-0 Arkansas. If you're just joining us, we've had some good play calls and some really bad rolls. Barbara, how you doing? Hope you're enjoying shootout hockey. Good to see you, Barbara. We trailed 20-0 here in the Cotton Bowl. Here's the kickoff to Bobby Wade and Bill Matthews by Bob White. 5:29. We need a huge return. It's a touchdown. Could we roll horrific once again? Probably so. 1st and 10. Go play. You know what? Let's go play action fake. Medium long to Mac Hayek. Arkansas playing the run. Keying Wade. Here's the play fake to Cunningham. We need a low roll. Not low enough. Newell under duress. Scrambling. Throws to Hank Shaw. Broken up by Stu Berryhill. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Let's give it to Bobby Wade on 2nd and 10. Arkansas playing the run. Keen Cunningham counter to Bobby Wade. And again, a hoop roll. No gain. 83. That's a horrible first number. Most of the time. 3rd and 10. The Old Miss Rebels do not excel in this situation. 3rd and 10. Let's screen. So Fleming and Hayek are the wideouts. Shaw's the lone tight end. Cunningham, Wade, the running backs. Newell, obviously, the quarterback. Let's do a wide receiver screen to Mac Hayek. I'm sensing he has some speed. Arkansas man-to-man defense doubling. No, it's a blitz. Come on, screen. Come on, screen. Come on, Hayek. Hayek. 30, go! Knocked out of bounds at the 40. Oh, he fumbled. Old Miss recovers it. Thank God. Rocky Fleming. God bless you, Rocky Fleming. Holy crap. Even when things go right, they give us a heart attack. It is a gain of 20. 1st down. Now we're going to go to the super hurry-up. 3:55 to play in the first half. We trail 20-0. We only have 2 timeouts. We need a score. And we obviously can't kick a field goal because our kicker is horrific. 1st and 10. Let's screen to Mac Hayek again. Tight coverage for Arkansas, doubling Shaw's. Come on, we need a good... Oh, that's a bad one. Broken up by Lee Johnson. Man, you see these high. We're just not catching a break here. Look at that 86. That's just bad. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Let's run a sweep. I don't want him to go out of bounds, so let's run a sweep with Cunningham. 2nd and 10. Arkansas expecting the pass, playing bump and run coverage, doubling Hayek. Come on, Dougie Cunningham, roll. Yeah, Dougie! Goes to the outside. Find some daylight. Go, Doug. Pass midfield. Run! Run like the wind! Run, Doug! Run! 21
1st down.
Before he's knocked out of bounds. Oh, we needed that. Woo! 3:40 to play in the first half. Outside run, Doug Cunningham again. Arkansas, tight coverage. Now they're keying Cunningham. We're going to get creamed. Cunningham gets the outside. Almost.
1st down.
Cunningham, 14 yards. He busted a couple of tackles. It was a touchdown-saving tackle by David Cooper. So they were keying Cunningham, but he would not be denied. Picks up 14 after getting 20, I think it was. So Cunningham now 7 for 55, which is 21 yards. The prior run. 1st and 10 for the Rebels at the Arkansas 25. Let's go outside run, Bobby Wade. Come on, Bobby. Come on, Bobby. Come on, Bobby. They're keying Wade. Here comes Bobby. That's not a good roll. Out of bounds. Wade is going to leave the game. He's limping. He is limping. He only picked up a yard, so we're going to bring in Don Street. 2nd and 9. Let's go quarterback draw, 2nd and 9. Arkansas tight on the receivers, doubling Hayek. Newell back in the pocket. Now it's a draw. Come on. Let's go. Picks up only a yard. That hole quickly closed. 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8. Jamel, hope all is well. He says happy holidays to you, sir, and Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Definitely 2 down territory here because our kicker, only 33% from him. 3rd and 8. We're going to screen to Don Street. Come on, let's screen to Donnie Street. Come on, Donnie. Bump and run coverage. Doubling Hayek. Newell drops back, setting up this. God, that's a horrible roll. Pick off! Peacock could go coast to coast like Space Ghost. Over midfield. Pushed out of bounds finally. At the Ole Miss 46. Max Peacock with a pickoff and 29-yard return. That is the 3rd interception thrown by the Ole Miss quarterback. Newell, he's completed 7 passes, 4 to his own team, 3 to the Arkansas Razorbacks. So a promising drive comes to a horrific, crappy end for Ole Miss. 2:53 left in a first half of misery here at the Cotton Bowl for the Ole Miss Rebels. Arkansas 20-0, 1st and 10 at the Ole Miss 46. We're going to play bump and run, actually standard, shadow the quarterback on 1st and 10. Play fake to Jones. Throw underneath to Maxwell. Maxwell goes down at 33.
First down.
Is it a good catch? It is. Wow. I tell you what, John Britton is having one heck of a game. First down, 2:17 to play. Let's play the run on 1st and 10. 3 backs for the Razorbacks. Brittingham gives it to Harry Jones. Jones tackled near the sidelines. Picks up 2.
Timeout, offense.
Timeout, Razorbacks. They have 2 left in their back pocket. 2:09 to play in the first half. Cotton Bowl of the Cotton Bowl, dominated by the Arkansas Razorbacks, 20-0 over Ole Miss. 2nd and 8. We're going to play standard, shadow the quarterback. Oh, actually, you know what? That's bad ratings there. Doesn't mean you can't throw to them. Dickey out of the backfield is a secret when it comes to pass receiving. We're going to hedge our bets. We're going to go run. We're going to play the run on 2nd and 8. Brittingham goes to pass. It's going to be incomplete.
Flag on the play.
Oh, don't call pass interference. Come on, don't call pass interference.
Holding. Offense.
Oh, holding offense. Finally, we catch a break. Marquand, 1976. Big Sweep versus Howdy Towdy. We'll accept that. That's going to make it 2nd and 23. We're going to play a zone here. Actually, you know what? I don't want to play a zone. We're going to play standard spy the quarterback. Here we go. Arkansas, 3-headed monster. They're probably going to run it here. Hand off to Bruce. Oh, of course he gets a great freaking roll. Maxwell to the outside, reverses direction, comes back the other way. He has an opening. It's 3rd and 13.
Timeout, offense.
Arkansas uses their 2nd timeout. They have 1 left. 3rd and 13. They'll probably go for it twice. We're going to go standard, shadow the quarterback. Come on, we need a pick 6. Rebels looking for the pass. Here's the pass to Richard Trail. Broken up by Tommy James. Less the Shondells. They're going to punt. We're going to go for the block. Why not? Connor to block. Here comes everyone for Ole Miss. Come on, Ole Miss. Long snap. Defense is on him. He just gets the punt off. We're probably going to rough him. Waiting for the flag. No flag. All right. 1:36 to play in the first half. Nothing's gone right offensively for us. I don't want to wait. I mean, we're not going to try 80 yards for a touchdown. We can't kick a field goal. Our kicker sucks. Their kicker sucks too. Should I dip? We've thrown 3. You know what? Enough of Bruce Newell. We're going to Joe Graves. Man, the percentages to complete go way down. We'll stick with Bruce Newell. Let's go quarterback run. Bootleg, bootleg. Arkansas playing the pass. Here's the bootleg. Short gain, 3 yards. 2nd and 7. We're not calling time. Run again. Bruce Newell. Arkansas standard man. Johnson on the blitz. Newell rolls. He's going to keep it. Tucks it under. Picks up 3.
Timeout, defense.
Oh! Arkansas uses their final timeout. So we have a 3rd and 4. Wade back in the game. He got dinged up on the last drive. The most promising drive for the Rebels that came to a conclusion, a horrific conclusion, when Bruce Newell threw his 3rd interception. 3rd and 4. Let's screen to Bobby Wade. Razorbacks expecting the pass, bump and run. Doubling Shaws. Charging through the line. Here's the screen to Bobby Wade. Wade makes the catch, puts up 8 yards.
First down.
First down. Let's call timeout.
Timeout, offense.
We have 1 left. 55 seconds left. Let's run a screen again to Bobby Wade. Razorbacks man-to-man. Here comes Joe Black on the blitz. Let's catch him. Low roll, baby. Low roll. Not low enough. Screen to Bobby Wade. Complete at the 30. Yes! Go, Bobby! 40. Past midfield. Come on, Bobby. Over the 40. 30. Go, 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 go. Knocked out of bounds at the 26.
First down.
We beat him on the screen. They blitz. We caught him. Watching the paint dry. 44 seconds left. Good God almighty, we might score or we might throw our 4th pick. We have 1 timeout left. Let's screen to Mac Hyatt. Razorbacks up tight, doubling Fleming. Newell drops back, looking for the screen. Newell under pressure. It's a screen to Hyatt. Pop, baby, pop, pop, pop. Oh, knocked out of bounds. Loss. Hyatt, yuck. 2nd and 13. I'm going to regret this decision. You know what? Let's go sweep to Cunningham. Arkansas playing the short pass, doubling Fleming. Newell pitches to Cunningham. Cunningham picks up 6. Out of bounds at the 23. Stopping the clock, preserving our last timeout. 3rd and 7. Let's go sweep to Bobby Wade. Arkansas neutral defense, doubling Hyatt. Wade takes the pitch. Wade around the corner for 5. 4th and 2. Timeout, Old
offense.
Miss. 47% chance of making this field goal from the 18. If you know anything about Al Red Sox fan and field goal kickers, it usually doesn't bode well. We have no timeouts left. It's 4th and 2. I could try to run the ball. If we don't get out of bounds, we can't run another play. I could try to throw it. It's 4th and 2. Decisions. Send out the field goal team. Jimmy Keys. Come on, Jimmy. 35-yard field goal. Straight ahead kick. Come on, Jimmy. Come on, Jimmy. Kick is on its way. We need points, Jimmy.
No good.
Ah, he misses. The first opportunity, the Rebels get the score, and Jimmy Keys helps himself, missing the 35-yard field goal. 15 seconds left. Let's play a prevent here as we come to a conclusion of the first half. An excellent half for Arkansas. David Dickey gets the carry. 1 yard. That should end the first half. And it does. So, as we go to halftime, it's the Arkansas Razorbacks 20. The Ole Miss Rebels, nothing. Let's start the third quarter in moments here at the Cotton Bowl, 1966. Just joining us, what we did was we simmed the season. I took the top 18 teams and put them in the 9 bowl games, playing as the point spread underdog. We won our first bowl game in a shocking upset. Holy Cross defeated USC. Since then, we've had a couple of close bowls and got blown out. All right, so we are kicking off. Let's kick with the win. And let's go onside kick here. Let's see if we can. Razorbacks recover the onside kick. Tried to do something there. Nothing going right. Arkansas loving it. 1st and 10 at midfield. We're going to play the run on 1st and 10. Will Arkansas continue to throw deep down the middle? Brittingham, hand off to Dickey. Nope, another play action fake. It's going to be broken up. Warfield, he makes the pick! Warfield makes the pick! The Ole Miss defense does it again. Holy cow. Oh, Arkansas won too many times in the well. That was an interception by Gerald Warfield. The Rebels, horrific offense on the field. 1st and 10 at their 40. Bobby Wade for the carry. 1st and 10. Arkansas playing the run. Keying Wade. We need a big push here. Wade brought down. Gain of 1. 2nd and 9. Cunningham on the carry. 2nd and 9 for the Rebels. Bump and run coverage for Arkansas. Doubling Hyatt. Cunningham with the carry. Cunningham with some room. He goes off tackle. Picks up 7. 3rd and 2. How do you do? 3rd and 2. Hyatt goes off the field. Don Street comes on. 3-headed monster for the Rebels. Actually, let's go 2 tight end set here with Shows and Terracin. Our running backs are Cunningham, Wade, and Street. 3rd and 2. Play action fake. Short pass to Hank Shows. Excuse me. Arkansas playing the run. Keene, Cunningham, Newell, play action.
Flag on the play.
Oh, come on!
False start.
God, fudge
Offense.
Jeez Louise. They're playing the run. We have to play fake. False start. Now it's 3rd and 7. We do not excel in 3rd and 7. Fleming and Matthews back on the field as Street and Terracin go off the field. 3rd and 7. Draw to Cunningham on 3rd and 7. Arkansas expecting the run. Keying Wade. Newell drops back the pass. Delayed handoff to Cunningham. Cunningham looking for some room. Not much at all. In fact, he will lose a yard. Cut down by Lou Johnson. Jeez. 4th and 8. Old Miss to punt. Norman to punt to Bircher. We just cannot catch a break. Norman. And he shanks the punt. Bircher signals for a fair catch at the Arkansas 25. Only a 33-yard punt. 12:01 to play in the 3rd quarter. Old Miss cannot take advantage of the interception. Arkansas sets up their offense 1st and 10 at their 25. Their 3 running backs, Dickey, Jones, Woodley. Running, quarterback, Brittenham. The ends tight to the line, Dixon and Sigmund. 1st and 10. Let's play the run here on 1st and 10. Old Miss looking for the run. Brittenham gives it to David Dickey. Nothing doing. No gain. Stuffed and brought down by an angry Rebel defense. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. We're going to play standard. Shadow the quarterback. Playing the pass. Man-to-man coverage. Watching out for the Brittenham run. Brittenham drops back to pass. He throws. It's a square out to Trail. Incomplete off his fingertips. 3rd and 10. Good God, if we can just get a score on the board, maybe it will encourage this offense of the Rebels. 3rd and 10. Again, we're going to play standard. Shadow the quarterback. Jones goes out from the backfield to the flanker position. High formation for the Razorbacks. Play fake to Woodley. Burnett, square out.
1st down.
Are you kidding me? How does he make the catch on the 79? Get the fudge out of here. Oh my God. A 79, he makes the catch? His secondary role must have been, oh my God. Yeah, because we just don't catch a break. It's a secondary role of a 39. Play the run on 1st and 10. Arkansas, everything's going right for the Razorbacks. Maxwell gets the call. Maxwell avoids a big loss, struggles for 3. D. Scott Howard, the Goat Whisperer, how you doing? Hope all is well. 2nd and 7. I'm going to play the run on 2nd and 7. I think they're going to keep running here. Safety up on the line of scrimmage. It's a pass to Burnett. Knocked away by Gerald Warfield. Remember, Warfield made the pick on the last drive that was halted from the arm of John Brittenham. Now a big 3rd and 7. Come on, Ole Miss defense. 3rd and 7. Standard, shadow the quarterback. Man coverage, watching the quarterback. Stalking the quarterback. Here's the toss from Brittenham. He's being pressured down the middle. Nailed! Is that a sack? I believe it is. Yes, Jerry Richardson gets the sack. 4th and long. The Ole Miss defense does it once again. Let's go for the punt block. Arkansas looking to punt. Connor to do the honors. Ole Miss bringing everybody. Here's a snap to Connor. It's a big rush by the Rebels, but Connor gets the kick away, and it's a good one. Cutting in, takes it to 28. Goes towards the sidelines, picks up 4. 9:40 to play in the 3rd quarter of the 1966 Cotton Bowl between Arkansas and Ole Miss. These are not the teams that actually played in the Cotton Bowl. As if you're just joining us, I sim the whole season, and I'm playing out the bowl games. This is the first one we put online because I thought it'd be a fun matchup. It'd be more fun if we actually could score. All right, come on, Ole Miss. We're going to have to complete a pass at some point, right? Downfield besides the screens. 1st and 10. Play action fake. Medium pass to Bill Matthews. Arkansas playing the run. We need a good roll here. Not good enough. It might be good enough. Yes! Matthews makes the catch. Beats Terry Stewart. Stewart chases him down.
1st down.
The Arkansas 40 backs 28 yards. Come on, Ole Miss. Where's Archie Manning? Where's Eli Manning? We need them. Big 1st down for the Rebels. Under 9 to play in the 3rd quarter here at the Cotton Bowl. 1st and 10. Let's give it to Bobby Wade. Actually, let's not give it to Bobby Wade. Let's give it to Doug Cunningham on 1st and 10. Arkansas, tight coverage. Doubling Matthews. It's a give to Cunningham. Cunningham Off tackle for 3. 2nd and 7. Give it to Cunningham again on 2nd and 7. Arkansas playing the pass. Bump and run coverage. Doubling Matthews. Cunningham gets the call. Cunningham lowers his shoulder. Busts through. Picks up 7. Rebels signaling for the first. They're going to measure. We need it. We need it. Oh! 3rd and short. This is definitely 2-down territory. 3rd and short. MK7389 says, go Ole Miss. We've had the most horrific rolls. MK. 3rd and short. Play action fake. Short pass to the tight end, Hank shows. There's no way in hell to cover him. It's a catch by Scholes. 16 yards.
First down.
The quick hitter to Shows on the slant. Picks up 16. Ole Miss might actually score. He missed a field goal at the end of the half. Woo! As we're going with the wind, you can see the difference now. We're going with the wind. But we're on the 15, so that's 64%. We need to score something. Touchdown preferred. 6:30, yeah, we probably got to score a touchdown. All right, 1st and 10 on the Arkansas 15. Hand off to Bobby Wade. Let's see if our fullback can burrow, baby. Come on, Bobby. They're playing pass. Bobby burrows for 4. 2nd and 6. Under 6 to play in the 3rd quarter. Again, give it to Bobby Wade. Ground and pound. They're doubling Matthews. Looking pass. Come on, Bobby. Come on, Bobby. Struggles for a yard. Good recovery by the Razorbacks defense. 3rd and 5. Wade goes out. Don Street comes in. Give it to Donnie. Come on, Donnie. Come on, Donnie. Take it right down the street for a touchdown. They're keying Cunningham. It's a counter to Donnie Street. Donnie Street goes off tackle. Oh, my God. I thought it was going to be more exciting than that. Only 2 effing yards. 4th and 3. 71% to make a field goal from the freaking 8-yard line. This is an 18-yard field goal because the goalposts are right on the goal line. That would make it 20-3, and we'd still need 3 possessions. We're going for it. We're not going to go for the field goal. We're down 20-0. Because if we kick the field goal, we're still 17 down. We have to have the ball 3 times and actually get in scoring position. We've already missed a field goal. So we have 4th and 3. Let's show them a 2 tight end set. Sullivan and Terracin are the tight ends. Our lone wideout is Rocky Fleming. We're going to go reverse Rocky Fleming, end around. Oh, God. Come on, Rocky. It's a run blitz. Come on, turn that corner. Turn that corner. Come on, Rocky. Come on, Rocky. And he loses a couple. So they had enough penetration. David Cooper brings down Rocky Fleming. Turnover on downs, 4:20 to play in the 3rd quarter. We need a turnover here. We're going to play the run on 1st and 10. I formation for the Razorbacks. Play fake to Dickey. That son of a bitch is going to pass again. Great throw. Nice run by Burnett after the catch. And he picks up 30 yards. it downfield. They're chucking that pigskin downfield. Tommy Burnett, 5 receptions, 121 yards, and a touchdown. Ugh. They get out from the shadow of their own end zone. 1st and 10. We need a fumble. Playing the run. Run defense for Ole Miss. Brittingham hands it to Ed Woodley. Woodley behind. Neutral. Picks up 3. 3 minutes of play in the 3rd quarter. 2nd and 7. We're going to play standard, shadow the quarterback. Ole Miss looking pass. Brittingham gives it to David Dickey. Dickey will pick up 4. Crucial 3rd and 3 coming up. Arkansas at their 47. So far, this drive has taken a minute 24, 3 plays, 37 yards, 30 coming on the pass from Brittingham to Burnett. 3rd and 3. We're going run blitz. We need a big hit and fumble. Linebacker shooting the gap for the Rebels. It's Woodley on the carry. Heads up the middle. And he picks up 6. Where's the tackling? Not for the Rebels. 1st and 10. Let's play the run and let's key David Dickey. Come on, we need a fumble. Fumble. Keying Dickey on the run. It's Jones on the carry. Son of a bitch breaks free. But only for a second. Swarmed under. Woo. 2nd and 9. Linebacker blitz, tight coverage. Come on. Here comes Jimmy Keys. Woodley has the ball. But the pile carries him for 5 yards. 3rd and 4. A minute to play in the 3rd quarter. Arkansas Razorbacks 20. Ole Miss, nothing. 3rd and 4. They'll probably go for it twice. We're going to play run defense. And we're going to key Bruce Maxwell. 3rd and 4. Ole Miss keying Maxwell. Brittingham back in the pocket. It's a draw to Maxwell. Crush him. Crush him! Picks up 1. Thank God we were keying him. That's a 12. Usually, if you had a pass play there, that's a pop. 4th and 3. Offense stays on the field. This is probably the last play. Well, no. If we hold them, clock stops. 4th and 3. 27 seconds left in the 3rd quarter at the Cotton Bowl. 20-0 Arkansas over Ole Miss. Got to play the run. And we're going to key David Dickey. This open break. It's Jones on the counter. And Jones picks up 3. And that ends the 3rd quarter here at the Cotton Bowl. Much joy and jubilation for Razorback fans. Not so much for the Ole Miss Rebels. 15 minutes for a miracle for the Rebels. Razorbacks as they switch sides, 1st and 10 at the Mississippi 37. We're going to play the run on 1st and 10. Dickey, Maxwell, Woodley are your backs. Woodley gets the call. Woodley only goes for a yard. 2nd and 9. We're going to play the run again. I would think Arkansas I formation. Jones out on the flank. Here's a play fake. Brittham's going to run. Brittingham only gets back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 9. John Brittingham brings the Arkansas Razorback offensive line of scrimmage. I formation. Hockersmith, the up back. Dickey behind him. Harry Jones out of the backfield in the flanker spot. The 2 ends, Burnett and Trey. 3rd and 9. We're going to play standard, shadow the quarterback. 3rd and 9. Ole Miss looking for the pass. Brittingham fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Good coverage. Brittingham switches. Lots of time. Now going long to Tommy Burnett. But it's batted down. He tried to go long. Batted down at the line of scrimmage. All right, 13:40 left in this football game. 4th and 9. Let's go for the punt block. Connors to punt. Here comes everyone for Ole Miss. Just gets a punt off. Touchdown. No flags. All right. We need 3 touchdowns somehow. Gotta go to a hurry up. We need 3 touchdowns. Let's go outside run, Doug Cunningham. 1st and 10. Arkansas looking for the inside run. Cunningham, come on, good roll. 73. He loses the ball, and Arkansas recovers it. This has been a nightmare for the Rebels. Struggling to break a tackle, Cunningham loses the ball. The pigskin goes back to its fellow relative, the Razorbacks, as Mickey Maroney falls on the pigskin. Unbelievable. We're going to go all-out blitz here. Tight coverage. Ole Miss, here comes everybody. Maxwell, play fake. Crush him. Crush him! Broken up by Tommy James. They try to hit Tommy Burnett on a corner route. 2nd and 10. We're going all-out blitz again. Tight coverage. Burnham will take the snap. Hands it to Harry Jones. Jones to the outside. Picks up 3. Chased down by the Rebels. 3rd and 7. Standard. Shadow the quarterback. 3rd and 7. Dickey, Jones, Hockersmith, your backs. Burnham to throw a screen to Dixon. It's tipped by Dixon, but he makes the catch. Only 4 yards. The Rebels' defense to swarm to him. 4th and 3. Arkansas keeps the offense on the field. Under 12 to play in the Cotton Bowl. Arkansas up 20-0. Playing run defense here. Mississippi 9. We're going all-out blitz, tight coverage. Here comes everyone for the Rebels. He gets a snap. Play fake. Crush him. Crush him. Crush him. Crush him. Crush him. Incomplete. A lot of pressure. A lot of pressure. 2nd goal for Arkansas from the Mississippi 9. We're going to go all-purpose, actually screw all-purpose. We're going to go all-out blitz again, tight coverage. Here come the Rebels. It's everyone, including the kitchen set. It's a carry. Waits and Hurst. Pucks up high. Easy. 3rd and goal from the Rebel 4. Mississippi playing short yardage. Everyone up on the line. Maxwell gets the carry, smothered in the backfield. 4th and goal. Still no field goal unit. 4th and goal. He lost 2 from the Mississippi 6. Bump and run coverage, shadow the quarterback. Extra point by White. 26-9. It's good. 7-9. Arkansas celebrating. They're going to move up the rankings with this one. Will it be enough to surpass the big game? Number 1, USC versus number 2 Notre Dame, or vice versa. They're the top 2 teams. I can't remember which one's which. Here's the kickoff. 9:45 left. It won't be overturned. Play action fake. Actually, that's horrible. We can't even throw deep, for God's sakes. Let's go end around. Why not? Rocky Fleming. They're looking for the inside run. King Wade. Here comes Rocky on the end around. Fleming has the ball, and he loses 8 yards. Nothing works. No trickery, no tomfoolery. Draw, cutting it. 2nd and 18. Keying the pass, Arkansas. It's a draw to Cunningham. And look at these rolls. Look at these horrible rolls. 90, that sucks. All game it's been poop like that. 3rd and 15. Screen to Sullivan on 3rd and 15. They're doubling Fleming. Here's the screen. Come on, Sullivan. Sullivan at the 10. Has some running. And he picks up 3. Cheering for 3 yards. And we will punt. Oh my Lord. Norman to punt. Arkansas. A good punt. Of course, he's got some running room. He's over midfield. This could be icing on the cake. 30 touchdown. Arkansas just in the nuts over and over again. There will be some blood in the urine of the Ole Miss Rebels. Holy cow. Things can go from bad to worse to mega worse. A punt return for a touchdown of 57 yards by Bircher. Bob White for the extra point, straight ahead kick.
That's good.
34-0. This is the worst ass kicking I've ever had in 2nd and 10. God, the Razorbacks. Here's the kickoff. We will not be playing hurry up. It's a beautiful kick. Touchdown. Let's play slow down and get out of this misery. Here, inside run, Bobby Wade. Arkansas playing the run, King Wade, of course. Wade gets the carry, changes directions. Nice hustle by Wade, picks up 4. We're not calling timeout. Let's get Bruce Newell the heck off the field. Joe Graves comes in. He's going to run the ball on 2nd and 6. Arkansas playing the run, King Wade. Graves fakes the pitch, holds on to it, and only picks up 1 yard because he stinks. 3rd and 5. Let's go outside run to Cunningham. Razorbacks looking to send the blitz. Now they drop back and pass. It's a sweep by Cunningham. He picks up 7
First
yards.
down.
Comes up by the Arkansas fans and Rebels fans all at once. Yeah, let's go outside run to Bobby Wade. King Wade on the run. Goes to the outside. Picks up 3. 2nd and 7. Street comes in, outside run to Don Street. They're blitzing the quarterback, Keane Cunningham. Street, only 2, 3rd and 5. Hell, we're not calling timeout. Let's go inside run to Street, 3rd and 5. They fake the pressure, drop back for pass coverage. 7 yards.
First down.
Where was this? Early in the game. Inside run, Doug Cunningham. Can we avoid the shutout? Cunningham on the carry. Cunningham picks up 5. Arkansas. Can he blame? Inside run, Bobby Wade. The King Wade on the pass, but to me Wade on the carry. Oh, it's a draw to Don Street. I clicked on that. He picks up 3. 3rd down and 2. Should we try the reverse again? Yeah. Let's go screen to Rocky Fleming. Graves trying to complete his pass. Screen to Rocky Fleming. And it's deflected by Hartford Hamilton. Nothing goes right. 4th and 2. Offense stays on the field. 4th and 2. Let's give it to outside run Don Street. Arkansas playing pass. Now they're blitzing. It's a pitch to Street. Picks up 6. Now let's play some super hard. Let's go outside run Bobby Wade. Maybe we can score. Wade, the ball carrier, picks up 7 as he's knocked out of bounds at the 35. Outside run Bobby Wade. 2nd and 3. Rebels trying to avoid the shutout. Wade turns the corner, picks up 7. Out of bounds at the 28.
1st down.
Rebels trying to save some face. Outside run, Steve Hindman. Come on, Steve. You can do it, Steve. Hindman. Out of bounds. Picks up 3. 2nd and 7. Carroll Walker. Inside run. Trap play, come on, pop. Razorbacks showing blitz. Here comes Burchard. Here comes Carroll Walker. Picks up 5. 3rd and 2. Inside run for Hindman. Hindman on the carry. Picks up a couple of yards. They're going to measure. Can we avoid the shutout? Short. Let's call
timeout. Offense.
Oh, God. Can we avoid the shutout? 45% chance to make a field goal. Bruce Newell comes back in the game. Why not? You know what? Let's go for the field goal. Why not? Field goal to avoid the shutout. 36-yard attempt. 45% chance of making it. Less than a coin flip. The kick is up. Here comes no good.
It's no good.
Oh my God. We will be shut out at the Cotton Bowl 34-0. And here we go. The extra players are in for Arkansas. The final carry goes to Dickey. Well, they're going to get one more play. One more play for Arkansas. Maxwell. No gain. Captain Bowl is over. Arkansas move up the rankings. Will obviously jump over Ole Miss with a 34-0 thrashing of the Rebels. Ouch. The most valuable player of the Cotton Bowl, John Brittenum, excuse me. He passed for 204 yards, 3 touchdowns. His quarterback rating is 172. What an ass kicking. 11 of 21. Again, 204, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. Newell, 10 of 17. 120 yards and 3 picks. Graves, 0 for 1. Ouch. Cunningham did go for 94 yards. It just was ugly. Ugly for the Rebels. I mean, we were down 20-0 at the half. We hung around. You know, there was still a slight chance of hope. We just couldn't score in the third quarter. I mean, had we scored a couple, it would have been interesting, but we did give up 14 in the fourth. So there you have it. To go back to our... See, I'm being punished because I upset USC. I upset USC with Holy Cross. And now the 2nd and 10 gods are punishing me. Loss. When we missed, at no worse, it should have been a tie. We missed a 100% extra point when it got blocked as Harvard. Then we got crushed by Oklahoma. This game was a little close for a while, but we lost to Wyoming, and we lost by 7. We were Michigan. Florida beat us 14-7. Now we got annihilated. So this is number 1 and number 2 here. And I want to say Tennessee's number 1 and Notre Dame's number 2 because Tennessee's the home team, and they're 10-0-1. The only undefeated, untied team is Miami of Ohio, and they play Alabama at the Sugar Bowl. And we might show you, I might show you these 3 games. I don't know. We got to snap this losing streak. So I hope you enjoyed it. We had some fun. We did not win. We got our ass handed to us. Not because of play calling. If you watch the first half, we had great play calling. We had horrific rolls and luck. So I'd like to thank MK7389. Sorry about your Rebs. D. Scott Howard, the Goat Whisperer, Marquand, 1976, Jim L., Barbara, Brock Riblet, 6710, and of course, Prey Cruz, a.k.a. our good friend. So take care, everyone. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year. I shall be back shortly with either boxing or baseball. Peace.